Alright, what's good, Kavi? So I'm gonna run you through 5 different orthopedic tests. You are actually gonna need a second person, but I'm gonna try to show you as best as I can on my own. So I just want to make sure, because you are running a modified small log junior for bench, and you aren't the most efficient at bench, kind of like me, you got these long fucking arms. Fatigue and small injuries, micro tissue things can accrue, right? So we're gonna run you through 5 tests. What I want you to do is film yourself doing all 5 of these individually, so 5 different videos. Have someone else do what I'm gonna do as myself. Let me know, verbalize, 1, where there's pain, if there's pain, or if there's no pain. And then 2, if there is pain, I need you to point specifically to where it is, okay? So the first one we're gonna do is called the empty can test. There's 2 parts, technically 4 parts, right? So first things first, you're gonna have your arm out. Thumb up, externally rotate as hard as you can, and then you're gonna have somebody press down here, and you're gonna resist upwards, so it's gonna be like that sort of thing, and they're not gonna let you go. Let me know if there's pain in the shoulder, in the bicep, doesn't matter. If there's pain, let me know. So first one is here, right? And then we're gonna do the same thing, but internally rotated. Same thing, let me know if there's pain. So we're gonna do the same 2 things in the frontal plane. Right? So thumb up, resist, thumb down, resist. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort in any of that. That's the empty can test. That's test number 1. Test number 2 is going to be speeds test. Kind of similar, except what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna, you're gonna have your shoulder directly in front of you, here. And kind of like the one we just did, they're gonna resist with the forearm, and you're gonna extend up. Now for this one, there's 2 things I want to see. 1, I want to see the whole movement, so I definitely want to see your shoulder. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort, and it's only in that one direction. But 2, you're all good. Number 2 is I want to be able to see your shoulder to see if you end up raising it like that in order to produce force. Because if you do that, then we know that there's a compensation and there's a specific thing that we have to address. Not a big deal, but I would like to see that. So that's number 2. That's called the speeds test. Number 3 is going to be clunk test. This one's going to be kind of difficult. And if you can't do this one, that's totally fine. So what it is you're gonna have somebody stand behind you. You're gonna have your arm here, right? So over your hand, over your arm, and bent, slightly behind your back. So it looks like this, like that. From there, you're gonna have someone else put their hand on this scapula, right? On the arm that's up, that's the scapula behind. And then they're gonna take their other hand and pull the elbow. So they're going to be pulling this way, pull the elbow, push the scap. So it's going to be like this motion. Ready? That motion. So I'm going like, if I'm you here as a patient, it's going to be like a motion. It's passive, which means the other person is moving you through space. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort. And if you hear a clunk or a click, I need you to verbalize that to me as well. So that's number 3. It's called the clunk test. Number 4 is kind of a weird one. It's going to be the overhead flexion and extension resisted. This one you can actually do on your own, right? So you can get a wall or literally anything sticking out like so. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the pain side, arm up overhead as if you're doing an OHP, right? Lock it down. Really lock it down. Find your surface, push back. Let me know if there's any pain or discomfort. And then you're gonna do the same thing, hand overhead, lock it down, right? Push forward, so the sensation is gonna be pushing that direction, right? Pushing that direction, and also that direction. So that's, sorry, I was watching someone do a sick bench. So that's your flexion extension, resist it. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort or clicking. Remember that it could also be the bicep. So when you're describing these things, Let me know if it's a deep sensation or more of a superficial sensation. Again, point to it, but if you can't articulate exactly what it's feeling, that's totally fine. But also, let me know the quality. Is it a burning pain? Does it feel like numbness, tingling? Does it feel like it's being pulled or like torn or whatever the deal might be? Just let me know. Feel free to just verbalize your thoughts. Just say them out loud on the video. So that's the overhead F&E resisted. Last but not least, protraction, retraction, resisted tests, right? So this one's kind of weird. You might need a band. For one of them, you can use the floor, but the other one, I would recommend a band or a surface, I suppose. So for the first one, it's gonna be a band, right? You're gonna externally rotate, but you're gonna bend your arm. And now you're gonna take your scap, let it protract forward, pull just the scap back. Pull just the scap back. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort. The other variant of this, if you pass the first one with no pain, is same thing, right? Here, it's gonna be an up, back, and down. Circles. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort. That's gonna be the retraction test. The protraction test, you can do any sort of surface. You can also do this one on the floor, right? So I have a surface here, it's like the wall. Let's just pretend it's a wall. So what you're gonna do, pretty much the same thing, but the opposite, right? So you start in passive protract or retraction. Push forward. Let it pull you back in retraction. Push forward. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort. And then last but not least, the variant of this, same thing as the other one, circles, right? So we're gonna go starting position. You go in both directions. Let me know if there's pain or discomfort in any of that. So to recap, we have our 5 things. We have our empty can test, our speeds test, clunks test, overhead, flexion, extension, resisted test, and protraction, retraction, resisted tests with circles. So once again, the things that we're looking for is let me know if there's pain or discomfort, or if there's no pain or discomfort. Just verbalize those things to me. If you do feel something, say something. If you feel something, point to it. Very important that you point to it. Let me know if it's deep, superficial, whatever you feel is going on. Your sensations are very important to me. And then also, I need you to try your best to articulate the quality of the pain. Is it burning? Is it a pulling sensation? Does it feel like it's being torn? Did it go numb? Is it neurological, burning, whatever it might be? What was the last part? And, also, for all of these, if you do feel pain or discomfort, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, and you're gonna base this scale off of whatever the most, your 10 for reference is going to be whatever the most pain you have ever experienced is. And you need to let me know what that is. Maybe you had a car accident, maybe it was a time dislocated your shoulder. Doesn't really matter, but let me know what that is. Get back to me. 5 separate videos, please.